again have decided to start vlogging literally in the middle of feeding. So I already fed upper barn, feeding lower barn now. I have a lesson coming in 10 minutes. I look like this, but it's okay. It's really very hot and sweaty out here today. So we're just rolling with it. I still have to go feed middle barn, which is what I'm doing right now, and check on Diesel because yesterday he pulled a shoe and he is not very sound. So I had to leave my dogs locked up because Bonnie got spayed. And she needs to be on no exercise. So little man came down from my parents' house and he's having a great time. Come on. You got zoomies? Okay, so we got some, oh, there you are. Pretty bad swelling here, which I'm hoping is just one glitch out there, but pretty nasty swelling that you can't really see on the video, but you can feel. You're fine, buddy. Because I'm worried he got the nail in his foot when he spooked. Let's see. What? I love pickles. Right? Like it?
Come on.
Eat pickle.
Have you had a grand adventure?
I'm on my way now to Robbie's work. He took, like a few months ago, I didn't blow it up, but the Kubota barn cart that we use, the engine blew up. And we called Kubota, and it made most sense to get a new engine and then have Robbie replace it, instead of paying like another $5,000 to have Kubota replace it. Anyways, so that happened a while ago, and he finally had a free weekend to work on it. So he took it this morning, and I'm coming to enjoy lunch and work on YouTube videos and stuff like that while he does all the manual labor. I'll probably like hand him a screwdriver or something at some point. What other life updates? I need to do an update on Duncan and Maple. There's really not much to update with Diesel other than he freaking pulled another shoe, which his feet were doing so much better, and I think it's just all this rain, like, just sucked the shoe right off. I don't know, but I already texted my farrier, so we'll see how that goes. As far as horse shows I want to go to soon, I really want to go to Endless Summer in August, which is a quarter horse show. I need to get my quarter horse membership. I totally did not renew it after I dropped my amateur status because I was so upset about the whole novice thing. I was just like, screw it. I don't have an amateur horse, and there's not a lot of over fences and working hunter stuff at the quarter horse shows here. So it really, like, I'm not going to show quarter horse this year, but this Endless Summer show might have working hunters. So, we'll see if I also still need to get Duncan in my name in AQHA. I literally got him in February, and he's still not in my name. But I'm so scared to literally do anything with AQHA because I've heard horror stories about every association right now just taking forever to send papers back, and like my friend's papers got lost in the mail, and it's like, what's the point? Like, do you want my money or not? But anyway, as far as like other like showing and stuff, obviously, like, I'm not, as far as plans go and everything else like that, like, I'm not in it for points or anything else right now. Like, I'm really just wanting to experiment with Diesel and do different shows, circuits, and like do different types of shows, and, you know, really just get him out there in the over fences stuff if he ever stays sound long enough, and really just like enjoy each other and enjoy this journey that we're going on trying the over fences stuff, because like I'm trying really hard not to put the pressure on myself, which is another thing I wanted to get into at some point. Just pressure in general. Like, I feel like the reason I haven't been uploading to YouTube and all that stuff recently is I just put a lot of pressure on myself for all these videos to just be perfect, and like to have all these ideas and, you know, have everything like perfectly calculated out. But then I see Robbie's watching like these just random vlogs of people doing random things, and he loves them, and I'm like, okay, I need to take a chill pill and just, you know, record and go from there. So I'm trying to take the pressure off. But that being said, there's just a lot going on in life right now, which I can't really get into a lot of it, but I will later. So stay tuned for that mess. Another thing that I probably need to address at some point out loud, which talking about things rather than just like outside of my friends and family is just such a, like, once I post something or I talk about it on a channel or something like that, it makes it so much more real. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, I posted about it on my Instagram and my Facebook, my business pages and all that stuff, but I don't know if I talked a lot on YouTube about my braiding business. I was going to the horse shows and braiding and banding, and, you know, a lot of times that was a 12 to 24 hour, you know, standing on a stool, messing with horses that did not want to be messed with, in just really unprepared situations. It was just it's not what I would call fun, but it did, you know, it was a really good business, and like for somebody who needs a little extra cash on the side, it's great, and I did it for years. But I did just
per se. And like I said a minute ago, like I do have a lot of things going on in my life that I can't share right now. But okay, just pull out in front of me, that's fine. But I will eventually. But that being said, it's been, the way the world's going with costs and, you know, gas and just everything else is a lot. But it's been, I was probably braiding, I don't know, like 6-7 years at this point, and like really heavily the past 3 or 4 years, you know, like traveling to shows and whatnot just to braid. And I, like, the physical and mental toll that it takes on a person is, you never believe it. It's so exhausting mentally and physically. Most of the time, I hate to say this because I did have really, really, really good customers, you know, that were so sweet to me. I've had so many people offer me food and, you know, just everything to get me through the night, and like their horses were beautifully prepped, pulled manes, extremely polite, you know, workable, everything else like that. But there were those bad apples. There were, you know, the horribly prepped manes, the incredibly brute horses, and, you know, I can stand a severely, like, ADHD horse. That's who Diesel is, and I love him for it. But it's the stuff that is ill-prepped on the owner's side. So, like, if your horse doesn't know how to tie, or your horse has literally never been braided before, and you don't tell me that, I'm not prepared for that. Like, if that's the situation, I need to have someone there holding the horse. So if I schedule you to be done overnight and there's nobody there, I'm screwed fighting that horse. And it takes me however much more time that I didn't have in my schedule, and it can become an unsafe situation. I can't do it anymore. Like, I just can't. Like, I mentally cannot. You know, people who don't pay for weeks on weeks on weeks, like, I can't afford to do it anymore. And, you know, you always end up feeling like the bad guy chasing for payment, and, you know, they hate you for it. And it's like, you know, you left that show and you paid your show bill, but you didn't pay someone who worked on your horse. And I don't know. I could rant about it for a very long time, y'all know that. But that being said, moving forward, it is my biggest wish that people be kind to not only your fellow riders and equestrians and everybody else. Like, obviously that's a standard wish that is most of the time not granted, but take the time to make sure your horse is prepared for the braider if you're going to go for a show, or you're just prepared in general. Like, it's not fair to the horse either, you know, to have him uncomfortable while the braider's there. No one wants that. So do your homework, and for the love of literally everything, be kind to people who do the behind the scenes work and literally work their butts off just to make ends meet and go out of their way for you. So I've said my piece about it. And you probably will still see me on a stool at shows sometimes. Like, I will continue braiding for my friends if I'm at shows that, you know, like, it's nice to have the extra cash, and like, I will always, like I said, braid for my friends if I'm there and I can. And I'll always obviously braid my own horses, but sometimes you gotta just say no and take a step back and put yourself first.
Hey! I'm vlogging and it's not focusing. Here we go. I'm vlogging. Grocery store for dog food, and this is how it went. We have bags of chips, Pringles, soup, brownies, drink mixes, paper towels, laundry detergent. Oh, look at this. And this is the best thing ever. It's ginger ale with lemonade in it. Try it. You try it. And dog food. Oh. Camera's foggy. No one's as excited about this as I am. Freaking ants. I got this from Amazon. These are my snacking pickles, okay? My snacking pickles. I need more. This is very large. Okay. Put them in there. And then you can just shaboop. So you ain't gotta get your fingers in all the pickle juices, but then they still soak in the fridge. Divine. When he said he was gonna come meet me at the barn, I didn't think this is what he meant. Feeding middle barn, and it literally has been raining for like maybe an hour. Excuse me, but it's like ankle deep over here. I guess the reason I'm so mad about it is like the people that were supposed to come and fix it literally made it worse, and like we told them and didn't offer a refund, never came and fixed it, nothing, and it's just literally a giant freaking mess that we're left to deal with, but there's nothing we can do.
I know what we gotta do.
Yeah.
We gotta build a berm.
What the heck is a berm? My phone's probably gonna die while I'm making this because I have 2% battery and no storage left, but Robbie and I just talked about everything, and I think we're gonna call, I don't know, we're gonna call somebody and get some grading help in here. But like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm so over it. I'm so exhausted is the theme of this video. I'm so exhausted from playing catch up. Like, this entire property has horrible drainage issues, has so many leftover issues from the previous owner, and it's like you just can't catch up. And you know, you can't get a break with the rain. It never stops raining, so like you can never get in there and really fix the drainage issues. And like, you fix one issue and there's 10 others, and it's just like, you can't win. But I guess that's the theme of the horse industry, isn't it? Okay. Now that it's almost 10:30 at night. Oh my God, baby. We have 2 dry stall runs. You guys got creepy eyes. They got water. Hey, I'm getting rained on. I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. Good night.